heavens you've come, Lightfoot. Leo is here, ready. Don't be afraid, little one. You're old enough to understand, Daddy. You're in great danger here, and I'm sending you to the great Dr. Fu Manchu, because he's our friend and very powerful.
No, Daddy. I'm frightened.
Oh, don't be afraid, little one. No one will harm you in his house.
My master say, you, his friend, come too.
No. My place is here with my people. We can't hold out very much longer. But tell Dr. Fu that no matter what happens, I shall bless him for saving my little girl.
Go with Hawaii, my son. Honorable scholar husband, may this inferior one speak?
What do you wish, my golden jewel?
Oh, honorable lord, the clouds are growing dangerous.
Do not fear, little flower. They will not touch the house of food. Why, even the coolest in the street know that I am dedicating my life to mankind. Has the Lipo returned with Dr. Eltham's child?
Yes, exalted one, but she's crazed with terror. We cannot quiet her.
Poor little bird. Bring her here to me. Hush, little flower, hush. Quiet, little flower. Quiet. Do not be concerned, Feilu. Hypnotism is a very good thing when used wisely. The child will sleep. Master, the white devil soldiers have come from within. Their great fire sticks belch forth death. There. Keep watch at the gate and bring the word of what happened.
Master, I beg you, waken the child.
You are quite right. If anything should happen to me, no one could waken her. Waken, little blossom. Waken. not fear, little flower. The white men are kind and generous. They will not hurt our son, nor harm the house of food.
Captain Bigby. Well, Colonel Bigby, observation reports snipers on your right front. All right. Carter, you see that house on the right front there of the garden? 500 yards, open sight, 2 rounds, gunfire. Yes, sir.
My ancestors, I have been blind. These whites are barbarians, devils, fiends. They have slain my lotus blossom. They have slain my little son. Blood of my blood. Hear me, great gods of my race. Hear me. I swear by this emblem of the house of Fu that I shall wipe out the stain with the lives of the foreign devils, father and son, to the 3rd generation. Sure. This child shall be the means of my vengeance.
Oh.
Oh, I'm frightfully sorry. Did I hurt you?
Oh, I'll be all right in a moment.
What is it?
I'm afraid it's my ankle.
Please don't be frightened. I may be rather a clumsy brute, but I'm also a doctor. Won't you let me see if I can help you, please?
Oh.
I'm afraid it's rather a bad sprain. I'll call a cab and take you home.
Oh, please, don't leave me here alone.
Did I frighten you so?
Oh, no. It's the fog. I'm afraid I don't know where I am. I'm lost.
Well, now you're found. Come, we'll find a cab together. Or taxi! drive to 624 Park Lane, please. Where on earth were you going? Alone?
That's just what I was trying to remember. Oh, I'm still confused. I was called dimly looking for a certain house in this neighborhood.
In this neighborhood? Well, possibly I can help you find it. Was it on this street?
I think so. But still I'm not sure. Oh, I'm all mixed up. As though I've been walking in my sleep until I bumped into you, and then I seem to wake up.
That's strange. Has that ever happened to you before?
Yes. Yes, several times. Oh, my guardian is a doctor, and he's done everything to cure me. But it still goes on and on. Oh, I wish I might stop. It frightens me so.
There. I'm sure something can be done about it.
Oh, do you really think so?
I know so. Oh, here's my house. If you don't mind, I'll go in and get my medicine case before I take you home.
Wait, where are you going?
Taxi! Taxi! Here's to grandfather on his birthday. He may be 80 today, but he can still down a bottle, kiss a girl, and be up at daybreak for the hunt.
It'll be the same when I'm 100.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Father.
You're on my foot.
I beg pardon?
You're on my foot, sir.
Oh, so I am, sir. I'm frightfully sorry.
Sylvester, you ought to get some eyeglasses.
Oh, I'd rather not, sir. I've been told they make me look slightly effeminate.
Well, what is your errand?
Oh, sir, most extraordinary, sir. After typing your letters, I felt rather faint, so I rang for a cup of custard. Well, just as I was spooning up the stuff, I suddenly became aware of a veiled lady hovering over me. Well, of course, it's not polite to go on spooning up custard with veiled ladies hovering over you. So I got up, and she handed me this letter.
Why, it's addressed to me.
Yes, sir. I stooped over to read the address. When I looked up again, she was gone.
Was she tall or short?
She had on a long black cloak, so she might have been tall. Or else a short girl on stilts.
She may have been the one that you have been looking for, Jack.
Not likely. What did she bring you, grandfather?
Well, you see. That's queer. It's a Chinese dragon.
Well, what's that red stain on it?
Blessed if I know. Inspector Nayland Smith, Scotland Yard.
Nayland Smith? Why, I was up at Oxford with him. Scotland Yard. Show him in. I say, I didn't know that you knew him, Dad. Why, he's the greatest criminologist alive.
I place him now. He specializes in murder mystery.
Exactly. General Petrie? I'm sorry to intrude, gentlemen, but I've something of the utmost importance to communicate.
Certainly, Inspector. Come in.
Sir John Petrie, I believe.
Delighted to see you again, Smith. My son, Dr. Petrie.
How do you do?
Delighted, Inspector. And my secretary, Mr. Sylvester Wadsworth.
Hiya.
How do you do? General, you'll forgive me if I come straight to the point. I understand you saw service in China during the Boxer Rebellion.
Yes. My son and I were at the relief of the legations.
In that case, I must warn you that you're in the gravest danger.
Oh, I say, that's strange. I could have sworn that I locked that window before dinner.
That's queer. Somebody's broken the glass and unlocked the door.
Where'd you get that?
The dragon. Turn out those lights. How'd you close these curtains? How'd you close them? There's everything closed?
Yes, everything's quite closed, Inspector.
Turn on the lights.
All right.
Turn on the lights. Why doesn't somebody turn
I'm trying to, but I can't find the confounded button.
What is the meaning of all this?
General, I came to warn you of impending danger. But I find it's already upon you.
Oh, nonsense.
Did you know a Colonel LaSalle in the French army?
Yes. I met him at Pekin. Seems to me he died rather suddenly some years ago.
He did. Very suddenly. Did you know Brigadier General Van Hout?
Yes. That was the fellow who was found dead in his garden.
Both these men were in the siege of the legation. Both of them died under mysterious circumstances. In both cases, this blood-stained dragon was received just before death.
I don't understand what you mean.
I mean that for years somebody has been systematically poisoning the officers of the Boxer Rebellion. First in Russia, then Germany, then France. And now this fiend has reached London, and Scotland Yard has taken charge. This dragon means that you're marked for the next victim.
Oh, nonsense. Why, that's perfectly fantastic. Surely the inspector cannot be serious.
Don't touch that! Quick, heavens! Don't breathe that stuff! Don't breathe it!
Get rid of it. I'll open the window. Here.
Open the door! Clarkson, are you there? There's a man climbing garden wall. After it. Follow him. How is he, Doctor?
Why, we're too late. He's dead.
If the rest of us had got a full breath of that, we should all be dead. You see, gentlemen, I am very serious.
You have delivered the dragon?
Even as you commanded, O Master.
It is well. Prepare her that I may bring her out of her trance. You have done my bidding? Yes, Master. The Englishman is dead. Aye. Give me 2 more lives, gods of my ancestors. Only 2 more. Let
the accursed house of Petrie, atone to the house of Fu.
Master, this contemptible one was followed by a police person. Nay, he waits in the street below. Quickly.
You completed the examination, Doctor?
Yes, his heart failed. If I hadn't been here at the time, I would have sworn natural death.
That's true of all the dragon murders. Obvious methods are never used. The crime is covered up by appearing to be natural death. I tell you, Petrie, we're dealing with the diabolical genius of a madman.
But have you no suspicion who it is?
A suspicion, yes, but not a certainty. When we are certain, we'll spring our trap. Like that. Until then, you must leave London.
Are you asking me to run away?
Exactly. The general wouldn't heed my warning. But you must. You're a marked man.
Petrie resident? Must talk to Inspector Smith at once.
It's the chap you sent after the man, Inspector.
Yes, Smith speaking.
Clarkson reporting. They got me. I'm through. What's Singapore Charlie's?
Clarkson! Clarkson, where are you? Wainworth!
Here, Inspector.
Get my hat and coat.
Yes, sir. What's happened?
Clarkson is dead. Petrie, it's necessary for me to go to Limehouse and follow a new clue. And I must feel that you and your son are safely out of London.
Might I suggest your country place, sir? We'll be perfectly safe at Redmond.
Capital, capital. I'll send a couple of my men to guard you.
But look here, you know, Smith, Oh, very well. I'll go.
Goodbye, Petrie.
Goodbye.
Be careful. Goodbye, Doctor.
Wait. I'm going along with you, Inspector.
I must warn you, Doctor. You're taking your life in your hands. They've got your grandfather. They'll try to get your father. They'll try to get you.
I'm in on this thing to the finish.
We may need a doctor before we're through.
Goodbye, Father. Sylvester, you'll keep an eye on Sir John while I'm gone. Of course.
And remember, Petrie, take no chances. You'll never be out of danger until we find this murderer.
Don't be alarmed, John. I shall stay with you every minute. If you'll only stay with me.
men mixed with the crowd around Singapore Charlie. If you hear a shot, raid the place. Got your revolver, Petrie?
Right here.
Righto. Come on, Weymouth.
Oh, we're going with glory.
Là có câu vừa sống đó là có chữ đó.
Let your lousy throat. Oh, you will you? Get some trago, Ollie.
Novia, dos cervezas.
Come on.
Hey, Charlie, Charlie, give us 3 beers.
One for me,
one for Eddie, one for Tom.
Fuegan, fuegan. No hablan tanto. Oh, right. I forget with you. Yes, very good indeed. If we never look beyond us, we'll never see the strange things that we see. Gentlemen, live next door to you. Every night.
Close that door. Looks like a blind alley. Quick, up here.
Let's separate. You go that way.
Put that down. Say, I've seen you before. Last night. The fog, your ankle. Why, you're the girl who disappeared.
Yes. And you're the doctor.
I say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
So you're not a doctor after all. You're a burglar. And you wanted to come home with me that night to steal.
Oh, now listen. You must.
Oh, well, put that thing down. Now I'll listen.
I'm not a burglar, really, I'm not. I was in the gambling room below and there was trouble. I got mixed up in it and they chased me up here.
So you're not a burglar. You're a gambler.
They're out there. They'll hear us.
Well,
Good night. Come on. Come on, enough.
1 minute.
Come on, you want to say it? Come on. Come on.
What do you want? Now me here.
여기 한 얘기 있을 거만.
Oh, there's no one here. Come and look for yourself.
Có những con to này hả?
I say, that was wonderful of you. You're saving my life.
Perhaps. I haven't quite made up my mind.
I'd go at once if you wish.
Oh, no, they might hurt you. Oh, please, wait just a little minute. I'll show you a way that is safe.
So you don't really think I'm a burglar after all?
No. But you must tell me what you're doing here.
Well, I'm in trouble. But I'm afraid I can't tell you until you explain to me why you're here yourself.
Why, I live here.
Here in Limehouse?
Yes. I suppose that does seem a little strange to you. But it's quite simple, really. You see, my guardian, who took me when I was a very little girl, is a high-class Chinese. He lives here in Limehouse so that he may be near the people he can help most. His own people. My guardian is Dr. Fu Manchu.
Not Dr. Fu Manchu, the expert on Oriental diseases.
Yes.
Oh, why, I know all about him.
Oh, the whole world knows about him. He's the best and kindest man that ever lived.
I'm in trouble, and I believe that Dr. Fu could help me.
Oh, I'm sure he could. He's always very glad to help everyone.
May I be of assistance?
Oh, Uncle Fu, I want you to know Dr.
Petrie, Jack Petrie.
Dr. Petrie, my revered guardian, Dr. Fu Manchu.
I am indeed very glad to know you, sir.
Your presence honors our house.
Uncle Fu, Dr. Petrie was just telling me that he's in some sort of trouble, and I told him you'd be awfully glad to help him.
Nothing would delight me more than to be of service to Dr. Petrie.
Well, I scarcely know whether I should bother you.
Oh, please. Please tell him about it.
Hush, little flower. If the doctor feels he had rather not trust me, why...
Oh, no, of course not.
Ah, that is well. Will you come into my study?
Thank you again. I'll say goodbye after we've had our little talk.
Say, Lou, you've been listening.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Oh, did you see the marvelous Englishman? Oh, Say, Lou, I want my green dress and my gold slippers and those pearl drops for my ears. Now run quickly. Go. Oh.
You are in trouble, Dr. Petrie.
Yes, I am. Tonight, my grandfather, General Petrie, was killed. Murdered.
No. General Petrie? Murdered?
Scotland Yard is on the case, and, well, an Oriental was suspected. A clue led to the gambling room below. The suspect was chased through these corridors, and I became confused. That accounts for my presence in your ward's room.
Your news shocks me.
Thank you for your sympathy, Doctor. Later, I may ask your assistance, but right at the present moment, I think I'd better be trying to find my friend, Nayland Smith.
Wait. It would not be safe for you to leave now. If you will sit down, I will send one of my servants to find your friend, Nayland Smith?
Yes, that's it. That's very good of you. Thank you, Doctor.
Not at all. I'm delighted to serve, Dr. Petrie. There's a stranger locked in the corridor. You are to give orders that he is to be found and brought here. And in the meantime, bring tea Guest E.
With your knowledge of Limehouse, Doctor, you'll be invaluable to us.
Yes. My people are peculiar. And only an Oriental understands them. But I mean to act quickly before your Scotland Yard friends act rashly. And I think I may safely promise to bring you face to face with the man who murdered your grandfather.
Thank you.
An interesting relic from the tomb of Genghis Khan. Perhaps you do not know our Chinese ceremonial of guest tea. It is the drink we serve our friends just before they depart.
Smith! Another moment, and you'd have been poisoned.
But this is Dr. Fu Manchu.
Yes, the insidious Dr. Fu Manchu, the murderer we're looking for.
How do you know?
Look there, the original blood-stained dragon.
I congratulate you. I did not think Honorable Inspector would search for me in so obvious a place as Limehouse.
You forget, Doctor. I've learned your Chinese proverb. If a wise man would hide from fools, let him stay in his bed. Being fools, they will credit him with the most distant hiding places.
Again, I congratulate you, Inspector, for having followed my reasoning so perfectly.
Oh, but Smith, surely Dr. Fu Manchu would never...
I tell you, this maniac has caused the death of a score of men.
14, to be exact, counting General Petrie.
You killed him?
No, no. Oh, they don't understand because they don't know you. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see he's only jesting?
I jest. First ask them if the white devils who put that blood stain there were jesting. Ask them. If not, I shall continue to kill until the last stain is wiped out.
Oh, no! No! Oh, I can't believe it.
Can you believe, little fool, I hate your detestable white skin?
Oh!
Up with your hands, Doctor.
Forgive my anger. Forgive me, too, for having underestimated you. To be caught by the great Nayland Smith is almost a compliment.
At least I've never underestimated you, Doctor. But now, you've killed your last man.
Not quite my last. I'm counting on Dr. Petrie and his father to complete my work.
Keep your gun on him. Your wrist, Doctor?
One question first. What would you do if I told you that your esteemed friend was no longer behind you?
I should say, too old a trick, Doctor.
Help, Smith! Help!
Smith, but perhaps we'll meet again. I have many hiding places.
gone too. Trapdoor.
We heard the shot, sir. You got him?
Yes. That's a blind door. Open it.
Very good. Give us a hand here, man.
There, you're all right now.
Oh, I'm frightened, terribly frightened.
Now, don't tremble like that. I won't let him hurt you.
Take me away from here. Say you'll take me away.
Of course we'll take you away. Of course we will.
On the other side with an empty room, sir.
I was afraid of that.
Here, Joe. Search this place from top to bottom. Barker, put in a dragnet around the entire distance.
Smith, we can't leave her here like this. I'm going to take her away someplace where she'll be safe from that fiend.
Why worry about her, sir? She's one of Fu Manchu's gang.
No, I tell you, I'm not.
Of course she's not. Can't you see she had nothing to do with it?
Don't worry. No harm will come to her. Weymouth.
Yes, sir.
I think we'll take her with us to headquarters and guard her until morning. And then she can go with us to Redmoat.
Redmoat? Isn't that where you sent Sir John, sir?
Exactly. And the girl will fit nicely into a little plan I've formed.
Here. You will arrange this place in accordance with my orders. Right forward. Well?
They have taken the infidel girl and her clothing to Redmoat.
Hey, Redmoat?
Shall thy worm follow and kill?
No, I am well pleased. Better for them they had a cobra in their midst than that girl.
Here, Mr. Smith, is the detailed report on Dr. Fu Manchu.
I thank Your Excellency. What a tragedy that such a brilliant man should be criminally insane.
We were shocked by the facts, Mr. Smith. But his intelligence makes his menace the greater. And we, as Chinese officials, are only too anxious that he should be brought to justice.
I thank Your Excellency for your cooperation.
I hope that you will count upon it at all times.
Quiet for this. Who named that unfortunate dog Phyllis, anyway?
I did.
Oh.
She looks rather like an old aunt of mine.
Well, what is she, a bloodhound?
My aunt? A bloodhound?
No, the dog.
Oh, the dog. Oh, well, she is a bloodhound in spots, with a dash of Newfoundland and whatnot.
All right, Simpson. I saw the car from the window. You can let them in.
Yes, Sir John.
Is it all right?
Yes.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, Father. This is Miss Leah.
Oh, delighted to see you, Miss Leah.
It's very good of you to let me come, Sir John.
Oh. If you'll come with me, I'll show you around.
I say, isn't this a bit thick? I thought you said on the phone that this girl was mixed up with that murderer.
Exactly. Hickory, you're willing to take a risk in order to help me trap Fu Manchu.
Well, you know I am.
Very well. I'm convinced that girl is a creature of Fu Manchu's, and I mean to use her. Now, this is my plan.
Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you.
I made myself clear.
Perfectly.
You leave the details to me.
With the utmost confidence.
All right. I say, you're not leaving us, Inspector.
Yes, I'm off for London.
Goodbye, Smith.
Good luck. Goodbye. I wish he hadn't gone.
Phyllis! Yes, yes!
You might try and see if you can get something cheerful on the radio, Sylvester.
Yes. It'll be a comfort to be in touch at least once more with civilization.
Dr. Fu Manchu, the murderer wanted by Scotland Yard, is still at large. Reports have been received that he has left London and is headed for the coast.
Oh, what is the matter?
There's nothing the matter. Be quiet, Phyllis.
Are you quite sure we're safe here?
I never was surer. Why, the old boys who built this place were used to standing sieges. Why, the sea is on 3 sides, and the front a 12-foot wall with a gate that a cat couldn't get through. There are 2 Scotland Yard men on guard night and day. So you see, my dear, we're as safe. Well, we're as safe as the Bank of England.
Oh!
I say, that's a good one. Only one of Father's mark. 'Tis rather a ghastly thing. You see, my father makes a hobby of collecting all sorts of weird things. He's a bit of an antiquarian. Here's a book he's writing about his travels.
Huh.
Oh, hello, Father. I was just telling Leah about your book.
Oh, well, it's nothing really, Miss Leah. It's just a rough sketch, you know, and a few photographs.
Oh,
Dragon. Evidently, I am to be honored next.
Well, who could have put it there?
oh, you don't mean... You don't think that I did it?
Well, of course not. Well, someone must have slipped in while we were upstairs.
Sylvester! What on earth are you doing here?
I was trying to get something cheerful on the radio when I... Oh! There's that horrid caterpillar again.
Sure, sure, sir.
What's happened?
That broken tree across the road, sir, when we drove down. A great big chink was hiding behind the edge with two others.
You mean...
Yes, sir. They knocked me out, took my hat and coat, and somebody else drove you through the gate.
Fu Manchu is here. In this house. Oh, I know it. I know it.
Who turned out those lights?
Look out, Father, look out! Quick, somebody strike a light!
You all right?
Yes, sir, I'm all right, but look there. Good heavens. Missed me that time.
Where? Where's Miss Leah?
Leah! Leah! Quick, everybody that field's got to scatter and find her. Leah! No use, Father. We've searched the place from the cellar to the tower room and we can't find her.
And you never will. I tell you, my boy, there's no question about it. The girl's in league with that Chinaman.
I believe she is, sir.
Oh, you're wrong, the both of you. All this fighting with shadows. I can only get my hands on him.
Oh, Phyllis, stop.
Dr. Fu Manchu, the notorious murderer, still at large, wanted by Scotland Yard.
Phyllis, you think I'll ever live to eat tomorrow's marmalade?
Well, if you'll stay here with Sir John, sir, I'll join Wilkins at the gate.
Right.
Let's have Simpson bring us some coffee, Father.
Well, I'm sorry, son, but he's gone.
Gone?
After what happened in the hall, the servants took the car and simply cleared out.
You don't mean to say that we've only Sylvester and those Scotland Yard men left?
Yes.
Sir John, Wilkins has disappeared.
What?
It's true, he's gone. I can't find him anywhere.
Well, I should say that called for a drink.
You know, I don't think you quite realize how serious this is, sir. No, thank you.
Jack? Yes, Oh, I'm no fool, Trent. I know I'm next on that Chinaman's list. After all, I went through the Boxer Rising, and I've been through the Great War, and I'm not going to lose any sleep over this. Cheerio. Now, you fellas can sit up as long as you like. I'm going to have a nap now.
Very good, sir. You better stay here, though, where Dr. Petrie can keep his eye on you. I'm going to call Scotland Yard. Exchange. Exchange. Exchange.
What's up?
The wires have been cut.
What?
What's that?
Oh, so it's you, is it?
Is it? Yes, I suppose it is. All that's left of me.
Well, what happened?
Well, I was up on the landing, and I thought I heard someone. So I tried to get behind the armor to hide, and as I backed into it, it sprang at me, and I think I fell downstairs. Yes, I did.
Well, try and keep quiet for a bit, will you, Sylvester? I'm trying to get a nap.
Say, just keep an eye on your father, will you, sir? I want to have another look around.
Righto. And as for you, Sylvester, will you go somewhere and go to sleep?
Oh. Did you say sleep?
Yes, sleep.
All right. Oh. Father. Father.
Dr. Fu Manchu, the notorious murderer, still at large, wanted by Scotland Yard.
Leah.
Let me go! Father! This was my father.
Oh, he's all right, Jack. I'm quite all right. This was Smith's plan, and it worked. Trent's got the girl.
Come on.
Hold on. She's been hypnotized and doesn't know what she's doing. Let her go. What? Let her go. She may lead us to Fu Manchu. Leah. Sir John, you sit in that chair. Trent, don't take your eyes off him for a moment. Dr. Jack, you come with me.
It's all right, dear. You're safe. Quite safe.
Oh, has something terrible happened?
You don't remember that you tried to kill my father?
Oh, no. No, it isn't true.
Oh, listen, darling. Didn't you know that Fu Manchu has the power to make you do anything he wishes?
You mean without my knowing?
Yes.
Oh. And he made me try to kill your father. Oh. Oh, no, don't touch me. You mustn't. Oh, I must go away from here. He might make me hurt you. Oh, please, let me go.
Listen, darling, listen. He had that power over you, but he never can have it again. Because now that you know, we can fight it together.
No, I'm afraid. Horribly afraid. Oh, I feel weak when I think of him.
I hope you never meet him again. But if you do, and he tries to get you into his power, I want you to fight against him. You must. Remember, I love you. And fight him.
Oh, remember, you love me. And fight him. Oh, I will, Dr. Jack. I will.
He got away. Is there any secret passage in this place?
No. Why, yes. There's an old staircase leading down from the tower room into my father's library.
The library?
Come here.
Trent. Sir John. Father! 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 They must have taken him down those stairs. I'll go. See if you can do anything for Trent. Trent! Trent! Trent, what happened? Father! Father! He's dead.
Matthew! No! No!
A monument to your honorable father. But for you is reserved a higher place. Your death means the gilding of the last scale and the completion of my work.
Oh. Oh, no! No!
You do not wish me to kill him? Very well. I shall not kill him, little flower. You shall kill him yourself.
Oh.
Look at me, Leah. Look.
You shall do as I say.
You hear me, Leah?
I hear you, Master.
Leah! Leah!
You are my slave.
I am your slave.
No, no, Leah!
You are my slave.
Oh, I am fighting. I am fighting, Dr. Jack. Oh. 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 Oh, you have no power over me. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
I congratulate you. And you too, Doctor, for your prodigious mental victory.
You can't make me kill him.
That is as you like, my child. But as for your sweetheart, I think he would rather die by your hand than to suffer the death of 1,000 deaths. Here is proof that I am prepared
Come. Come, look for yourself. An especially prepared quicklime, most advantageous when you do not wish to leave a trace.
You pay for this when Smith gets you. And he will, too. Don't ever doubt that. He will.
I humbly apologize. I'm afraid my somewhat weird and oriental methods may have misled your Occidental mind into believing that this is nothing but a gigantic melodrama in which the detective's arrival at the last moment produces the happy ending. Don't deny it. I can see by your face it is so. Permit me to settle that idea once and for all.
Smith!
Exactly. As you see, you can scarcely expect the usual ending.
You!
Spare yourself. I ask you, Dr. Petrie, what Western mind could have conceived this little pleasantry of mine? For years I raised this girl and planned that she should fall in love with you and you with her. Then I caused you to meet romantically in the fog. And now it is my plan that she should kill you. The idea of allowing a girl to kill her lover to save him from a worse death is rather intriguing, is it not? Eh? And to prove to you that I have the soul of romance, I shall allow you a few delicious moments of farewell. But I should not advise your attempting to escape nor loose your bonds, as I shall be on guard out there. I had forgotten. The scene calls for a little soft music. And to make it quite perfect, darkness, old magic for romance. How long will you give us? We're unfortunately lacking in time, people. Oh. Do you see that moonbeam crawling along the wall? It shall be your clock. You mean? I mean, when the moonbeam touches the dragon, I shall return. Believe me, Honorable Inspector, I regret that our contest is ended. Yours is the first intellect that I have really respected since I left China. It is too bad that your affection for Petrie so overcame your judgment that you forgot that Red Moat is an historic house and that anyone might get a plan of it at the museum. You see, it is little things like that which prove my mind to be superior to yours. Your efficient subordinates are searching for you diligently. Perhaps it would interest you to watch. Hmm? It is too bad their efforts should be so useless. I am sorry if the ropes are tight, but I assure you they shall not trouble you for long. Within an hour, my work shall be completed here, and I shall be on my way to China. And as a matter of courtesy, so that no one will know that I was the victor and you the vanquished, I assure you that your body, if it is found, will be quite unrecognizable.
Don't cry. If there's any memory left me out there, I want it to be of your smile.
I'll try to smile.
I regret to interrupt. The time has come for guest tea. You may have the pleasure of serving, Dr. Petrie, my child. Now, that cup. Hold out. Yes, tea, Dr. Petrie. The drink we serve our friends just before they depart. You have not kept your word, little flower. In order to poison me, you have lost your chance to save your sweetheart from death.
Oh, no, no, no! Oh.
Too late. You know, I always keep my word. Quick, I think Inspector Smith would enjoy this. Bring him.
Oh, no. Please, please.
Too late. Too late.
Oh, no. You can't be so cruel.
Release him. But keep his hands tied. You no doubt have witnessed many executions, Inspector, but I think this one will interest you, eh? Think.
Smith! You see, Dr. Fu, you did overlook something. You forgot that Fei Lu loved that girl.
Wait! Wait! What did I do here? Come on.
You blundering fool!
Oh, where you are! Are you all right, Chief? All right, wait.
Forgive me, Smith. Soon I shall be with my ancestors. God of my ancestors, I only regret that I still lack one life to complete my masterpiece. After all, Inspector, our story ends in the usual way.